Hi guys, hi again I should say. Welcome to or welcome back to Cooking with Pouncy. Please hit that like button if you like what you see. I would appreciate that. Tell me what you think as well and pass this on as you see fit. In a moment I'm going to lower the camera and we're going to start this process. It's called Shrimp and Orzo Skillet. Although I'm going to be doing it in a Dutch oven and all that sort of stuff. But you'll see that process together, and again, it'll probably take about a half hour. And again, guys, welcome back or welcome to Cooking with Pouncy. Thank you so much, and I'll be back shortly, okay? Anyway, obviously we got some shrimp here. That's a pound of shrimp. That shrimp is raw. I'm going to be cooking that shrimp. And never overcook it, guys. You already know that if you watch Cooking with Pouncy. I've got a half of a medium onion here. I've already diced that onion up as well. And I've got a summer squash. I've already, of course, diced that up as well. I'm going to be using a little salt and pepper. Salt of your choosing. Could be kosher, could be sea salt, whatever, okay? Watch your sodium though, guys. I got some coarse ground black pepper here as well. I'm going to be sauteing, actually, that shrimp in butter. You can use the butter of your choosing. I'm going to use about 2 tablespoons of butter in that. Orzo is here. Those of you who have never seen it before, and one time I had never seen it before either, but that's what this is, okay? And we're going to do that in this dish as well. I'm going to be adding some chicken bone broth, it's called here. Could have used some chicken stock or chicken base or whatever, but I'm going to use that because I've got some of that, okay? And I've got some baby spinach here. This is already washed, it says, about 19 times. Good enough for me. I'm peering down to see if you can see that. I think you can. And so I'm going to be using about 2 cups of that spinach in this whole dish as well. Again, this is a pretty quick dish. I like the looks of it. It's a variation of what I actually saw, and you'll be seeing me putting all this together here very quickly, guys. So bear with me. We're going to the range. Right, guys, here we go. I've got about 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to saute that shrimp in this butter. And my pan's already hot. My butter's melting pretty quick here, pretty fast. What I don't want it to do is smoke, which is already doing. So we're going to go ahead and put our shrimp in there. The butter's already melted, okay? All right. Go ahead and dump our shrimp in there. And I took a paper towel and I patted that shrimp pretty dry. And so that's what that's all about. I'm going to turn that heat down a little bit too, because that little oven deal is already ready to overcook my shrimp, and we don't want to do that, okay? All right. I'm just going to keep these translucent, guys. I'm going to take them out of here. And put them back in my dish. And that's what we're going to do, just on the side there. And ready to put it all back. Put it all back in the rest of the ingredients. They're translucent right now, guys, so that's what we're going to do, okay? Let's get these, and I should have had my spoon already, I guess. But I didn't. So let's just do this, guys. Okay. I want to cook that shrimp, all right? There's one left in there. Now I'm going to put a little more butter in there. All right, guys. Got about another teaspoon and a half of butter in there. And we're going to put our squash in there first. I might try to get a little color on that squash. Maybe. All right, guys. We got our teaspoon and a half of butter in here. And we're going to get that squash just when it's starting to cook a little bit. We're going to leave it al dente too, so we don't want it soft, mushy. All right. As I look at it, I'm going to add a little more butter because I think I'm going to need it. Not much. How about another teaspoon? I got those onions to go in there yet too, guys, right? Okay. All right, we'll get a little more heat. If you guys notice, I'm not putting my onions in there yet, because those onions, I want those onions translucent as well. I just want them to start to sweat before I pull those out, and they're going to be out in a little separate container or bowl all by themselves, just like the squash. Well, I might mix the two, I guess. But then we got to put the whole thing together. Notice I keep moving this because I don't want it to burn. All right, we're going to put our onions in there right now. Okay. Don't be clinging nothing to get the metal either, like I just did. Oh, it's looking pretty good. I'm going to shut down until I'm ready to put my broth in here and my orzo. And we're going to keep cooking. It'll be done in a little bit, guys. So I'll be back shortly, okay? Okay, guys, here we go. Onions are translucent. My summer squash is looking good. Okay, we're going to go ahead and dump this in our bowl. Hopefully not burn my hand here. Let's go ahead and dump that. And one fell off, but that's okay, guys. Where my spoon is, guys. I'm going to put that one in there, guys, because I don't want to lose it. Just a piece of squash, but let's just do that, okay? So we're gonna now put our broth in here. Here goes our broth. I got 3 cups here, guys. I found my spoon. Now we're gonna get some serious heat on it too. Again, just kick my heat up. I'm kind of deglazing that pan with the goodies that are in the bottom of it there. All the good shrimp flavor and stuff like that. So there's my 3 cups of bone broth. Could have been chicken broth, could have been veggie broth. The broth or the liquid of your choice, guys, okay? I'm going to sprinkle a little pepper in there because I know I'm going to put some pepper in it. I'm going to watch that sodium though, guys, all right? Because I did season the vegetables. And I've got 1 1/4 cups of the orzo. That's going to be going in here very shortly. My bone broth is just coming to boil. I'm going to put our orzo in there. And that's 1 cup and 1/4. And I think that's going to be enough to deal with this whole deal and hopefully absorb most of that liquid. And I'll be stirring it occasionally. And I'm not going to bore you with that, but hopefully when I come back, most of this, I think you can see that. Yes, you can. See that liquid, obviously, because there's 3 cups in there. And that orzo is kind of like rice, you know, it just swells big time. I'm going to do a little tasting of it right now, too. I'm going to add a little salt. As I told you also, watch your sodium, but it does need some salt, so I'm going to put a little salt in it. To your taste, guys, okay? I've got my bowls, which I think I'm going to serve it in the oven heating. And you guys, if you guys know cooking with Pouncy, that's what I do all the time. Heat my plates, heat my bowls. Let's just check that out. That's just fine, perfect. I cooked it on about a medium high, uncovered, as you normally would cook it. So it's looking pretty good, guys. It's looking good. I'm letting it dry out a little bit more. I'm going to check it again for tenderness. It takes about 10 minutes to cook that orzo. It's pretty hearty stuff. So let's taste one of these little, you call them kernel, guys. They are just perfect. Okay. All right, we're going to start folding the rest of our stuff in here, guys. Let's put our squash and onions in there. Let's just do that right now. I can kind of see how this is going to come together now, guys. This is looking good. It is. It's looking good, guys. So, that's looking good. Doesn't even have the shrimp in it. One of the other things I've done, and I'll show that to you in just a moment, I sauteed some bacon. You guys probably going to say, oh, he went and ruined it. I'm going to heat my bacon in the microwave here. I'm going to heat it for like 20 seconds. Because I'm going to sprinkle that bacon on the top of this, okay? That's looking good. Well, here we go with our shrimp, guys. Now, it's got some moisture in it, too. I think I'll hold back on that moisture a little bit, okay? Because it's got quite a bit of butter and juice in there, right? We don't want to make that orzo too soupy. Let's just do that, okay? I'll hang on to this here just in case. I'll hang on to that right there, okay? So we're going to fold the shrimp in there again. We just want to make it hot because the shrimp is all ready to go. Dump my spinach in there. I think I told you about it. 2 cups. And just want to wilt that spinach. We don't need to cook it, right? I'm going to just do that. I'm going to grab a couple of handfuls, I guess. Pour it in there. Spinach is cool because it cooks real quick. It just wilts and it's ready, right? All right, let's call that 2 nice handfuls, okay? We're going to fold that in here. Let's fold that in. I think I need a little more heat, maybe. I've got enough moisture in there to get that spinach wilted too, guys. If you notice, it's already wilting. It's going down right now. Yes, it is. It looks good, guys. It looks good. It looks good. Might be real healthy if I didn't put that bacon on it, guys. I shouldn't have said that, I guess, but I told you it was an adaptation of that recipe I saw. It's looking good. It is. I'm going to call that about ready, guys. So next time you see this, it'll be going on a plate with some bacon on top of it. It's going to be good. Very good, guys. Okay, I'll be back in just a little bit. We're going to plate this up. Bacon there and around the side, never hurt anything. Okay, that looks good to me, guys. And it smells really, really good as well, guys. So listen, again, you don't got to do the bacon. That's bad grammar, but you don't have to, okay? There it is, guys, the finished product there. It looks really, really good. I'm excited to taste this, all right? That's how it looks, and thank you again for tuning in to Cooking with Pouncy. If you like what you see, please hit that like button. I'd appreciate that, guys. And pass this on as you see fit, and let me know what you think as well, guys.